We are tracking yet another fire that came close to damaging the Yakima Greenway Visitor Center earlier today. That investigation coming up.
And we've got beautiful weather outside. Summer solstice here, great temps, and I'll tell you what's coming up for the weekend.
Speaking of summer travel is well underway, but getting to the airport might prove to be a challenge. The story right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Alyssa Warner. We begin this evening with developing news of a fire investigation. Take a look at this. Yakima Fire responded to a call for help from the Yakima Greenway around 1:30 this afternoon. Not clear yet this evening how that fire started, but firefighters do tell Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell it is suspicious. The flames came close to the brand new visitor center at Sarge Hubbard Park that opened last fall. You can see them working to protect the structure there.
Well, after 2 full months of burning at the Lineage Cold Storage Warehouse in Findlay, the company says as of tonight, the fire is fully extinguished. The company sent Apple Valley News Now a statement today saying, quote, as a result of the significant progress and debris removal made and continuous firefighting in collaboration with the Benton County Fire District, their teams on the ground were able to access the remaining hot spots and put out the fire, end quote. Now, we spoke with the Benton Franklin Health District, though, who say they are now worried that there may be E. coli or other toxins in the water, so they are taking action.
There are multiple contaminants that we would look at. We really don't know at this point what we're looking for. And so we're going to start with sort of a shotgun approach, for lack of a better term, where we would look at both potential for bacterial contaminants to get into the groundwater and other contaminants like heavy metals, PFAS. We really have to just start testing for a lot of things.
Tonight, Lineage says they expect cleanup efforts will continue for several more weeks. The Findlay fire was one of the worst fires to hit the Tri-Cities in decades. Even though the fire is out, you might still need to replace your air filters. That's since they have been working overtime to deal with smoke up until now. The Benton Franklin Health District will be giving out new air filters and N95 masks to people impacted by the fire. That giveaway is happening tomorrow evening from 6 until 8 at Riverview High School.
Now, we're just hoping with some of the fire danger weather coming in this weekend that people keep it all very fire safe.
I know, because we are seeing a warm up, Stacy.
We're seeing a warm up, plus we have a relatively low humidity. That's going to continue into the weekend. Today, our winds have picked up here in the Columbia Basin. We're seeing 17 miles an hour sustained winds and gusting up to 20 to 25 miles an hour through the area. So again, be very fire wise. Most of our breezy winds are right here in the Columbia Basin this afternoon. A little bit breezy through the Pendleton area. Tonight, look for temperatures dropping down to 54 degrees, mostly clear skies, and winds will lighten up 5 to 10 miles an hour coming from the north. 94 for tomorrow, the first full day of summer. Winds are going to pick up and be a little bit breezy in the afternoon. That'll probably feel pretty good. But again, that makes our fire danger really, really high. Get ready for a pleasant evening. 90s tomorrow, hottest day of the weekend, Saturday, where we could touch 100 degrees, especially in the Columbia Basin. But we're looking at cooler and windier conditions on Sunday. So once again, fire danger is elevated and high. So be fire wise out there. But happy summer solstice, guys.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, we're seeing extreme heat, storms, and wildfires in almost every part of the United States except the Pacific Northwest for now. ABC's Alexis Christoforous has a look at the national weather situation.
Alberto weakening to a tropical depression as it moves inland over northeastern Mexico, bringing more heavy rains and flooding after leaving 4 dead, including 3 children. Mudslides are now a concern in the hills of Mexico. In Texas, Galveston and Surfside Beach among coastal communities hit with high winds, rain, and flooding. The amount of water dumped by Alberto catching some people off guard.
Well, it kind of surprised all of us down here. I mean, it's 500 miles away. This usually doesn't happen.
Governor Greg Abbott issuing a disaster declaration for 51 counties in Texas in the aftermath of Alberto. Meantime, the punishing heat dome intensifies over the Northeast. Dozens of record-high temperatures were matched or broken from Ohio to Maine, including Boston, Cleveland, Buffalo, and Caribou near Maine's northern tip. These workers in Philadelphia got to work early to beat the blazing sun.
We've been doing 6 a.m. starts, trying to be done around around like 1 o'clock or so. We stay stocked with coolers, lots of water.
It's tough, but, we're making it happen.
The heat wave expected to continue to scorch the Midwest, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic into the weekend. Hot, dry conditions fueling wildfires out west, where about 17 large fires are burning from California to New Mexico. The South Lake and Salt fires in New Mexico have destroyed more than 1,400 structures. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
Other news closer to home, today is the first official day of summer, and you know what that means. More people will be flying in and out of the Tri-Cities airport. Yesterday, we told you about Avelo Airlines' plan to expand flight options to the Hollywood Burbank Airport down in Southern California. Right now, the airline only flies there twice per week, but come September, you'll have 4 different days to choose from. We spent some time with airport officials today who say they are expecting a record amount of travelers this summer. We did ask the airport director about the parking situation because it does fill up fast.
And the parking lot's getting fuller. But we do expect record number of travelers this summer. We're already 8% over last year, which was our busiest year ever. So, get here early, make ample time to park. I still recommend the credit card lot. As our long-term lot fills up, that credit card lot's going to be a little bit quicker and easier.
The airport will eventually be adding more parking space, and the goal is to have those extra spaces for drivers by around November of this year, just in time for the holidays. Future plans for a free-standing parking garage continue.
Well, many kids are gearing up for summer vacation, and if you're a parent, you may be looking for things to do with them outside the house. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us your local library is a good first stop.
Yakima Valley Libraries has 16 locations across the county, including one here in Terrace Heights. And it's not just a place to check out books anymore. They've got a whole host of resources to help families have fun and stay safe all summer long. If you're looking for an outdoor adventure, you could check out a Discover Pass or get passes to visit the Maryhill Museum. If you want an outing at the library, they've got story times, tabletop game days, a Dungeons and Dragons club, and drop-in crafts. If you want to take the fun home, you can also check out book club kits for adults, board games or movies for the family and for kids, learning tablets, STEM activity, or story time kits.
The library is a safe space for all. We hope that it's a space that any feels welcome and they can explore diverse interests and goals, dreams of theirs.
Yakima Valley Libraries is also putting on a whole host of brand new events throughout the summer. We'll have more about that coming up after the game. In Terrace Heights, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. That'll be coming up after World News Tonight at 6 o'clock. Now, Carbody Beach in Franklin County temporarily closed to vehicles once again. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they're doing maintenance on a new gate. They will post an update when that road is back open for the public to use. They're also reminding people Carbody Beach is only open between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. If vehicles are seen behind the gate after hours, you could get a ticket. Starting tomorrow, the Department of Natural Resources is banning dispersed campfires on state lands in the southeast region. So what does that mean? Campfires will still be allowed in approved designated campgrounds, but not out in the wilderness. DNR officials say upcoming hot, dry summer weather is increasing fire danger at a time when multiple wildfires are actively burning in the region. The region covers 16 counties, including Benton, Franklin, Walla Walla, Kittitas, and Yakima counties. If you violate the ban, you could face fines or worse if you end up starting a wildfire.
Washington DNR has a responsibility that the legislature has imposed on us to attempt to recover the costs associated with those wildland fires. So ultimately, if you are the spark that starts one of those wildland fires, you could be held financially accountable and potentially criminally accountable.
DNR officials say people recreating on state lands will still be allowed to use propane or butane camp stoves and backpacking stoves.
The Supreme Court is expected to announce more than a dozen decisions within the next week before the court recesses. On that list, 2 cases related to the violence at the Capitol on January the 6th. The court is being asked to decide if former President Trump is immune from legal consequences for official actions while in office, and whether people accused of storming the Capitol should really be charged with obstruction, which is typically used for business and financial crimes. There's another abortion case before the Supreme Court asking whether state law can limit emergency care provided to women. And a case out of Oregon that could change the rules about how cities handle the homeless crisis. We could see some of those decisions as early as tomorrow morning.
The first presidential debate of the 2024 election is coming up a week from tonight. We found out early this morning it'll be a face-off between President Biden and former President Trump, as none of the other candidates qualified to participate. Julia Benbrook has a look at what to expect.
President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are scheduled to step on to CNN's debate stage next Thursday. It's the first debate in U.S. history between a sitting president and a former president.
Is anybody going to watch the debate? He's going to be so pumped up. He's going to be pumped up. I'll be debating 3 people instead of one half of a person.
Only Biden and Trump met the debate requirements set by the network, which included constitutional, polling, and ballot qualification thresholds. A lot is on the line for both candidates.
What do you think you need to accomplish on that debate stage?
Say what I think. Let him say what he thinks. The things he said are off the wall.
The two remain locked in a close race. A national poll published by Fox News on Wednesday shows Biden leading Trump by 2 points. It's a 3-point improvement for Biden over last month's Fox News poll, where Trump led by 1 point. Some experts say Trump's recent criminal conviction could be a factor.
Trump is a convicted felon now, which he wasn't a few months ago, and independent voters really don't like that in their president.
President Biden does have a slight advantage with some of those swing voters. Now, granted, we're 5 months ahead. Those numbers are going to constantly change.
Now, we're going to have that debate for you live next Thursday evening. We'll start with a special edition of Apple Valley News Now at 4:30. Debate coverage starts at 5, and we will have more local news for you after the debate is wrapped up. Again, that is next Thursday evening.
All right, we are going to be back with more news right after this.
And we're talking about that heat that's on our way in. Stacey is taking a look at that in your First Alert forecast.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never miss out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I going to get to work? How am I going to continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. I never thought I'd say this, but Friday, June 21st, the first 500 fans will receive Eric the Peanut Guy replica socks. Come rock your socks off! It's also Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more, both thanks to Gisa Credit Union. Saturday the 22nd, we'll have a post-game fireworks show thanks to Columbia Basin Hearing Center. Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Save now with hot buys in Buy Mart's latest savings book, including buy 2 Pepsi or 7-Up brand 12-packs and get 2 free. Buy Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. A new federal effort to crack down on fentanyl trafficking is coming from the Treasury. Today, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen announced new sanctions on individual members of a Mexican drug cartel. She also sent an advisory to banks listing some of the ways they can identify suspicious transactions and report them.
Cartels that peddle fentanyl operate in many respects like other businesses. They rely on access to banking systems and to the U.S. dollar to make payroll and finance purchases. And this means the Treasury Department has a unique ability to disrupt and degrade their operations.
Now, Yellen says she is also working to collaborate with authorities in China and Mexico to fight money laundering and drug trafficking.
More electric cars are on the road, and that means more chargers being installed, plus a new opportunity for criminals. They are reportedly cutting the connector lines right off charging stations, trying to get the copper wiring inside to sell for scrap. It already takes longer to fuel an electric car compared to a gas or diesel one, but drivers say when a charger is out of commission, the wait gets dramatically longer, sitting around waiting for the car in front of you to get back on the road.
It'll go from 45 minutes to 3 hours in a heartbeat.
It's a very unfortunate situation. The level of scrap value is pennies on the dollar as to what it takes to install these charging cables.
Anthony Lampkin is a vice president with Electrify America, which owns these charges in Las Vegas. He says they are doing what they can to install more security cameras and work with police to track down the criminals stealing charging cables. More than 500,000 portable power chargers sold at Costco are now being recalled because of fire risks. Take a look at this. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says these MyCharge Power Hub all-in-one devices can overheat while they are charging. They could get hot enough to burn you or even start a fire in extreme circumstances. MyCharge says it has gotten at least 2 reports of fires. So far, nobody has reported any injuries bad enough to require medical attention. So if you have one of these chargers, you should not throw it away or recycle it. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says you have to treat the charger like a damaged lithium-ion battery, which means connecting the local recycling center for directions. You can also contact MyCharge for a replacement.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're officially in summer. Happy summer solstice, 90 degrees on our Health First Sky Cam. Taking a look out at the horse heavens, and we're seeing some of those windmills blowing just above Canyon Lakes. They're going to be moving, making some energy there. Winds are blowing 17 miles an hour, and we're seeing gusts 25 and 30 miles an hour today. That'll decrease later tonight. Now, our temperatures have gone nice and warm, 90 in Toppenish. We're in the 80s. Yakima, Kittitas Valley, 78 Cle Elum. Moving into the Columbia Basin, we'll see more 90-degree temps there, 91 in Hermiston. A little bit cooler in Dayton at 81, 88 right now in Walla Walla. So temperature has been trending up, and we're a few degrees warmer in some areas tonight than we were just 24 hours ago. Sitting in the same Tri-Cities, we were at 90 yesterday at this time, and there we are 4 and 5 and 6 degrees warmer elsewhere around the region. Let's take a look at our next 12 hours as we move through the evening in the Tri-Cities. We're going to stay pretty warm. Look at that, all the way through 8. We'll stay in the 80s. We'll finally drop down into the 70s after 9 p.m. tonight, eventually getting down to the 40s and 50s overnight. Let's take a look at Yakima, staying in the 80s through 8 o'clock, and then those 70 degrees, 60s at about 11 o'clock. So we do get a nice little break from the heat so far overnight, with those temperatures dropping down in the 60s and eventually the 50s by the early morning hours. Walla Walla staying in the 80s through 8 o'clock as well. We'll be down in the 60s there by 11 p.m. A couple of things to think think about with extreme heat headed our way. You want to do those early morning walks with the pets. Make sure you're staying nice and hydrated, especially the little ones. Make sure they drink lots of water. Find shade, drink water if you work outside, and stop by and check on your elderly neighbors. That's always a good thing to do. Temperatures overnight tonight, we're going to be mainly in the 50s all through the region. So we do get a nice little cool down. 57 at Hanford, 54 Tri-Cities, 53 Walla Walla, Yakima, 51 tonight in Ellensburg. Also, take a look. You probably thought it was full last night. Not quite. It'll be exactly full tomorrow night at 6:08 p.m. But do take a look up at June's full strawberry moon, and it should be a pretty good showing tonight with mostly clear skies. If you're heading out to the links this weekend, good idea to maybe do it early. Friday looks good, but hitting the 90s. It's going to be hot on Saturday. Golf early, stay hydrated, and you're going to be dealing with some breezy and gusty winds Sunday afternoon if you're heading out on the golf course. So just keep that in mind. Here we go, 7-day planning forecast. We've got 90s through Saturday in Yakima. Those winds, you'll start to feel them picking up late Saturday night into Sunday. 35 and 40 mile an hour gusts are what we're anticipating. Not sure if we're going to be issuing an advisory at this point. However, fire danger will be elevated all through the area due to low humidity, those hot temperatures, and of course those breezy and gusty winds. We'll hit the mid 80s by Monday in the Tri-Cities and decrease as we have another cold front moving in the later part of next week. Temperatures dropping back to the 70s. So our temperature roller coaster continues right into the early part of summer. Look for those 80-degree temperatures in Walla Walla for Monday, Tuesday, and then a cool down once again on Thursday. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. If you're out traveling this weekend, pulling boats or recreational vehicles, make sure those chains aren't dragging, sparking fires as fire elevation or fire levels are going to be elevated over the weekend. So we'll keep an eye on that. Still to come, though, we've got our viewer photo of the day. You don't want to miss it. It's really cute. Guys.
Good tease there. All right, Stacey, thank you. Still ahead tonight, we are talking about an airbag concern, and it's prompting a recall for tens of thousands of brand new vehicles. What drivers need to know next.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Legends Casino Hotel is bearing it all. No, not that kind of bear. The winning gone wild kind every Thursday with over $77,000 in Forest Frenzy cash given away in June. Plus a badass 2024 Ford Bronco 4x4 on June 27th. Just use your Legends Rewards card to pile up entries for your share of $77 grand or even a brand new Bronco. Remember, it's not bears gone wild, but winning gone wild at Legends Casino Hotel all summer long.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
Enjoy bowling here at Triple Play, where fun is always in season. French fries are fun, which is always in season here at Triple Play. Speaking of fun, did you know it's always in season at Triple Play?
Dude, what's with dropping the tagline?
The marketing ladies wanted me to push it.
What did they offer you?
5 pizzas.
Gonna share, right?
Of course.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Oh, thanks.
Get 3.9% APR plus $1,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 Cadillac Lyriq when you finance through Cadillac Financial. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Where's the most mouth-watering pizza and best salad bar in town? Well, Hubby's Pizza, of course. Order Hubby's Pizza tonight and get a large 16-inch pepperoni pizza for just $16.49. mouth-watering yumminess. The perfect fresh dough and toppings for a quick and easy dinner. And now you can get your favorite pizza delivered from Grubhub, dine in, or carry out. Acquire the Hubby's Habit, your hometown favorite for nearly 50 years.
Okay, we are back now with a consumer alert for you. Toyota is recalling 145,000 new SUVs because of an issue with the airbags. Tonight, Toyota says the side curtain airbags in Lexus TX and Toyota Grand Highlanders, those vehicles might not deploy properly in certain crashes. The vehicles went on sale for the first time last year, and Toyota is still working on a fix for the problem. They are planning to start notifying owners directly in August.
Well, making health headlines this evening, we know that treating depression might take a couple of tries to get the right plan, the right balance in place. But now a study published in the journal Nature Medicine says that could be because there are actually multiple kinds of depression. The researchers identified 6 different kinds based on MRI scans, and they say each type responds differently to medication and therapy. They're hoping that one day this research could lead to much faster ways of finding treatment plans that work.
Okay, we'll be back with a final look at your forecast and Stacy's viewer photo of the day.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
What do I love about Twigs? The steak salad. It's famous. It really is.
We love happy hour. We love the staff. We love the food. Wonderful place to be.
What do we love about Twigs? The bartenders.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Walla Walla Regional Airport, the gateway to your next vacation. As spring and summer travels approach, plan your flights through Walla Walla Airport. We offer free parking, and we have 2 Alaska flights to Seattle daily, making your travel easy and convenient. Take the time off, explore the world, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Walla Walla Airport, your connection to your next vacation. Book today. AlaskaAir.com. Your destination awaits.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. I never thought I'd say this, but Friday, June 21st, the first 500 fans will receive Eric the Peanut Guy replica socks. Come rock your socks off! It's also Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more, both thanks to Gisa Credit Union. Saturday the 22nd, we'll have a post-game fireworks show thanks to Columbia Basin Hearing Center. Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
It's the music event of summer, CMA Fest. With superstar performances by Lainey Wilson, Luke Bryan, Kelsey Ballerini, Keith Urban, Thomas Rhett, Shabuzi, Cody Johnson, and more. Plus epic collaborations you can't miss. Hosted by Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride.
What's up, CMA Fest?
CMA Fest, Tuesday, 8/7 Central on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
Welcome back. We're enjoying the heat.
Enjoying the heat. The first day of summer officially underway. And how about a little bit of cuteness?
I love it.
Okay, viewer photo of the day. Check it out. Mama duck swimming with her little babies. So thanks for that. Stu sent that in from Yakima. Warming up to swim with the kids, he said. We'd love to see your weather photo and do what Stu did. You can take your smartphone and grab a picture of that QR code on the right side of your screen, or you can simply go to applevalleyNewsNow.com, our website, click on the weather tab, and you'll see where it says upload photo here. Easy to do. Very cute. Thank you, Stu. We needed that today. Baby animals, you can't go wrong, right?
Can't go wrong.
All right, now let's take a look at your plan for tomorrow. Warm out the door, getting hot by midday and really hot by the afternoon. So temperatures are gradually climbing up. We're dry. Our humidity is very low, and it is going to be breezy in the next couple of days. So we want to be fire-wise, especially as we head into the weekend. But we'll see a little bit of relief as we get into next week, the first full week of summer.
Thank you, Stacey, and thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6.
Hoping your news is good news.
Good night.